let me skin, suck it to me. And they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of foxy mamas, but I hit that.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this...
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. You look at this Colt defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Richardson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Isaiah Foskey in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Richardson now on 2nd down. That's complete to Pierce. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now it's Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
To throw on 2nd down. Harper. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He had a man open, but he missed it. It's incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. The Colts at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. When you look at the Saints defense, against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Saints will have the football back.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just noticed special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake, but Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
2nd down and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the Colts 46-yard line.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, puts it on the carpet. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And
he's got him in, complete, and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. On first down, Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. On the option left, Richardson. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Richardson. Hard throw, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So here are the Saints to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. They begin with a run by Miller. Powerful running. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Off the play fake. Harper. He gets it left side to Johnson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Colts set to take over here offensively. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for Indy. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 23-yard line.
Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third down and 12. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The kick by Carlson is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Saints.
Operating from the gun, Harper. Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 27. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Richardson looking to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. They'll run it again with Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Chris Olave, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, here's Richardson. Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw again, Harper. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And then, folks, this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Fair catch called for, Nate, at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. A final shot before the half. Richardson. They'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. It seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better. And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Richardson working from the gun. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard. Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Off the option, here's Taylor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Well, a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's got this down to the 35. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
That's good for a Colts.
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Carlson able to put this one through, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant. Offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
First down, Saints.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he is going to have a Saints first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down, New Orleans.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints, first down.
Back to throw. Harper. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Off play action. Harper. He completes it to Olave. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he stopped immediately there. Julian Blackman bringing him down. Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. First and 10, Taylor now. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
They go play action with Richardson. He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Again, it's Richardson.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Deron Payne in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On third down, here's Taylor.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll move him back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin first and 10.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, New Orleans.
On the counter, it's Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Richardson. This taken in by Downs. 9 yards
the pickup there, and it's a first down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Richardson. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action. Now Richardson. Ball is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Richardson looking to throw this. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. 4th quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago, and it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Miller. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held score.